Pelicans, they've got Tracy McGrady. Chris Bosh is out there with Baylor. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Unseld in at the center position. And for the Bucks, they've got Doherty, Odom out there with Ginobili, and it's Shays in at power forward. This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch.
Here we go.
Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like now was the time, and it's always a very difficult decision.
Ginobili outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New Orleans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Shays. That one, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's McGrady. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Ginobili. The kick out to Odom. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Again, the Pelicans score.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Baylor. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And, guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Odom inside. Baylor defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one's good. McGrady.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now the pass to Odom. And again, the Bucks miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
Odom dishes to Doherty. Ginobili, that's for 2. That's good on the jump shot.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Halliburton finds Bosh. Now McGrady. And the 3 off target. Here's Shays. Elgin Baylor pulls it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Bucks trailed by 8. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Halliburton passes to Unseld. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Yep, it counts. Unseld's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And, guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And the Bucks with possession here, trailing here by 8. Lets a floater go. Pass to Archibald. Manu Ginobili on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Halliburton passes to Baylor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Passes it to Doherty. McGrady against Ginobili. It's blocked. McGrady against Ginobili. Outside for Halliburton. Odom against Baylor. Pass to Unseld. Shot clock at 6. Over Shea. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Archibald with the bucket.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the wing on the left. Ginobili looking around. To the inside. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got his 2nd basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Halliburton passes to Unseld. Good on the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Odom. The pass to Shea. Ginobili outside. Here's the teardrop. Here's Doherty. Buries it down low.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Back to Halliburton. Down low. Here's McGrady. Up and in on the layup. McGrady's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Hardaway. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pass to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Passes it to Sigma. McGrady against Lieber. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Pass to Doherty. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
First one falls for him. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Baylor. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The offensive rebound. Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Johnson kicks the butt to the middle. Here's McGrady, and Hardaway comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Claxton no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Johnson with the block. They recover it. Tipped away. Inside. Tries it again. And the layup is good. Hardaway's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Odom against Butler. The pass to McGrady. And Johnson now top of the key. Clock is at 3. Puts up a 3. Odom grabs the board. Bucks trail by 10. From downtown. And that one is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Butler feeling out of it. Lever up top. Over McGrady. It's deflected. Doherty dishes to Hardaway. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hardaway has got 6 points. Johnson outside. Odom against Butler. Back to Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Shays the pass to Hardaway. Here's Odom. Here's Shays. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Pelicans leading by 7. Fires at the elbow. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Shays. 32 seconds left in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he makes the first. Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Hot Rod Williams is checked in for New Orleans. And Odom drops him. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Butler. The three-pointer no good. Bucks trailed by 7. To the paint. Out to Monroe. And they pick up 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Launches a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Bucks trailed by 5. Doherty out there with Odom. Then there's Monroe. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Archibald in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bucks passing it around. It's tipped. Halliburton outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Fires for three. And there's Baylor. That's good on the assist from Dennis Johnson. Baylor's got 10.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Monroe finds Ginobili. That shot, no good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Archibald. He's covered by Halliburton. Pelicans leading by 10. Unzel, the pass to Halliburton. Johnson down low. Monroe on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bucks trailed by 11. Odom, the pass to Archibald. Ginobili outside. To the middle. Halliburton with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
For New Orleans, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
No good on that one. Harper, he's checked in for Monroe. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Archibald passes to Ginobili. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Will it go? That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a 3 on him, and that guy's coming right back at
you. Baylor against Ginobili. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Bucks making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Archibald. Right side, Odom. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Unseld. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Golden State.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Archibald passes to Shea. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Baylor. Over Ginobili. No good from Baylor. Bucks trailed by 9. Passes to Harper. Takes the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
Kicks it out to Baylor. Bosch trying to free himself up. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside Harper. Pass to Odom. A fadeaway. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Johnson. Unseld, the pass to Baylor. Lays it up off the glass. Baylor's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Here's Archibald. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now the pass to Harper. Pelicans pull it in. Bosch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go with a 3. Baylor, that's good. Baylor's got 23 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Kicks it to Ginobili. Bucks passing it around. To the inside. Here's Shea. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Johnson. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Ginobili against Baylor. Ginobili the pass to Shea. Here's Archibald driving to the basket. And the Bucks miss again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Bucks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Bucks trail by 16. Harper with the ball. 5 points in the game. Back to Johnson. Over Halliburton. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Now Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Baylor.
Oh, come on.
Wow. And he dunks it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Johnson Trying to get open is Odom. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Shays. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bosch has got 8 rebounds in this game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Johnson, the pass to Unseld. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Unseld's got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Baylor. Johnson outside. Back to Baylor. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Baylor's got 28 points for the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. First free throw is good. Lever's checked in for the Bucks. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And Odom drops him.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hardaway with the steal. Ginobili left side. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Shays. Shays has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
McGrady against Lever. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Shays. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Shays has got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For New Orleans, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And the first one at the line is good. Brad Doherty, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williams is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 14-point game. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Here's Lever. A shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. McGrady kicks to Halliburton. Fires it up. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Lever. Here's Hardaway. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Hardaway has got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Butler. Outside Williams. Butler passes it to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
1:16 left in the first half. .114 left here in the second. Releases. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's McGrady. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Lever taking his time here. Pass to Shades. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans leading by 15. Halliburton kicks to McGrady. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Ginobili outside. There's the pass to Lever. Back to Ginobili. The feed now to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's New Orleans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Things were going New Orleans' way from the beginning. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch to open it up and went on a 7-0 run to start. Playing comfortably, they strolled through the rest of quarter one, leading by 12 points. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. We've got Baylor. Tracy McGrady is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Unseld in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Outside Odom. Ginobili up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Outside Odom. Here's Archibald. That three off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Unseld. Back to Baylor. And another shot. It's deflected. Here's Archibald. He's covered by Halliburton. Odom, the pass to Ginobili. Back to Odom. Drives to the hoop. Up again. Here's Doherty. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Archibald passes to Ginobili. Over McGrady. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 7 points.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
McGrady against Ginobili. There's the three. Bosh inside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets it to go.
Persistence from Bosh, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Archibald can't hit.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's McGrady. No good on the three. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Top of the key, Archibald with the bucket. He's got 6.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
A floater in deep. Baylor drops it in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Archibald. He's got 6. Over Halliburton. Archibald can't hit.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
McGrady kicks to Baylor. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Baylor's got 33 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Elgin Baylor, what a contribution.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Monroe's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Halliburton. Pelicans on D. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Archibald passes to Odom. Monroe outside, 6 to shoot, over McGrady, and the Bucks miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Baylor. Yep, that one goes in there. Baylor's got 35 in the game.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Down low, here's Archibald, and he makes good on the layup. Archibald's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Ginobili against Baylor. The alley-oop. Unseld can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Bosch dishes to Johnson. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Finished off the break. Ginobili's got 9.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
McGrady outside. Pass to Baylor. Over Ginobili. Rejected by Ginobili. And he recovers it. Johnson gets the bucket.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Pulls up. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 11.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
McGrady against Monroe. Outside Baylor. Shoots the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Passes to Ginobili. Here's Archibald. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
McGrady against Monroe. The high post shot. No good from Baylor. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Here's Archibald. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Monroe. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Archibald can't hit. Ginobili against Bosch. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Bucks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. The pass to Archibald. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Johnson, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now, here's Johnson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lets it go from 14. Connects, the jumper drops. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Johnson just superb at shooting the basketball. This is a high-scoring point guard who knows how to create space for his jumper.
McGrady against Hardaway. Johnson against Johnson, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Odom kicks to Hardaway. Jordy up top. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. High post Johnson. 11 points in the game. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Can't hit from in close.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Butler against Lever. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6 from 12 feet out. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Johnson, the pass to Doherty. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Pass to McGrady. And he drops it in from the low post. McGrady's got 26.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Johnson. Jordy, no luck. New Orleans gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Johnson against Halliburton. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Shays. 6 to shoot. To end the run. The shot by Odom, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Knocks down the step-back J. Halliburton's got 7.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Knocks it loose. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Sigma. Halliburton outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New Orleans with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Monroe is out there with Derek Harper. Then it's Green. Then it's Barnett. And it's Shays in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Butler passes to Sigma. Over Shays. Sigma, no good.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Halliburton passes to Johnson. Butler with the ball. Jacks up a 3. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Stevenson's checked in for New Orleans. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. And that one is good. Stevenson's got his first points of the night.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And here's Harper from the arc. Milwaukee the
Yes, sir.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Butler against Barnett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw, good Butler.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And both free throws good for Caron Butler.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Harper's shot's good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Butler. Back to Stevenson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the pass to Harper. Pass to Barnett. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Barnett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Halliburton passes to Williams. Halliburton against Monroe. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. No good on that one. At the teardrop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Williams, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kicks it to Harper. Barnett passes to Harper. Monroe outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater. He lays it in.
The shake and bake moves of Earl the Pearl. I mean, a phenomenal ball handler who just kills you with that change of pace.
Back to Halliburton. Knocked loose. Stevenson outside. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnett, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Connects on the 9-footer. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Butler against Barnett. Shays the pass to Monroe. Stevenson against Harper. Over Stevenson. Harper's shot's good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Monroe. Stevenson outside. Passes it to Halliburton. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Pass to Barnett. Now, here's Harper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Williams with the ball. Now Monroe defending. To the paint. Here is Sigma. A second chance effort. It's deflected. Monroe looking around. The pass to Barnett. Milwaukee, no good that time either. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Barnett. The three. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside Harper. Passes it to Barnett. Here's Shays. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Harper. Pass to Barnett. Here's Shays. To the middle. Here's Harper. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. And he makes the first. Lamar Odom is checked in for the Bucks. And Fernie Simons comes in for Monroe. LaRusso's checked in for the Pelicans. McGrady comes in for Halliburton. No good on the second free throw. Well, for New Orleans, shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. On the wing, Stevenson. Barnett covering. There's LaRusso. Nice D from Odom. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Simons from outside. They get the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. Wood, he's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Green. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. McGrady passes to Stevenson. Johnson over to help. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. McGrady's got 29 in the game.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On the pass to LaRusso. He kicks to Butler. New Orleans moving it around. McGrady fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Pass to Simons. Outside, Green. Passes it to Simons. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Inside. And Wood, the bucket on the assist by Butler.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Barnett against Butler. Back to Simons. To the inside. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Wood. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. New Orleans has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Stevenson outside. Pass to Butler. And here is McGrady. And here is Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Caron Butler. The Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Right side, Green. Trying to get open is Odom. And the Bucks miss again. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
There's the pass to McGrady. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, but you got to like that fearlessness of Johnson. Just outstanding at drawing contact on the way up.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's McGrady. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Stevenson outside. Pass to LaRusso. Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks shooting 40% in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
2 on the clock. Butler, no good. Odom dishes to Johnson. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Simons. Over Stevenson. And it's Simons missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the basket by Stevenson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.